because I have no GPU attached to my notebook, I'm trying now to run AnomaVision on the Google Colab and try to, let's see, compare the the inference. I mean, it will did the train, export, and also detect. We will see how to do this in more details. And if you open this in the beginning, what you have to do is select the GPU. So you have to go to runtime, change runtime type, and most of the time, or let's say usually it's a CPU. Now just use to change it to whatever you want. So because I have a subscription to GPU, I will just use the smallest one. Let's see, because it's not, let's say, needed. And here I would like to clone the repo and do the installation. And sometimes if you already did the cloning, it will save the result. So you have to, let's say, delete in the beginning, because I have now nothing is attached, let's see, is installed. So now I will try to install it. Install the AnomaVision from GitHub, and it will also install everything. Now here I will check if there's a GPU. It, let's see, installation. It takes some times. Okay, maybe let me just pause the video until finishing. Or just go. Let's us go through the code. So here's just to check if the GPU is there, and here is just to print. Let's see, validation. Installation is validating if everything is installed. And here I would like to load some images and save it in the directory or whatever. And of course, if you have, you can connect to the to mount a drive if you want. And but I'm just trying to make it let's see, simple, and you will not, if you run this, you won't, let's see, stuck in any issue. This is my goal. And this is the config for the common config. Common, let's see, this is the training and this is the export. So here you can see I have, for the data set, I have uploaded folder, which is uploaded from here, this one here, and upload directory. You can see this is the upload directory. And for the quantization, yeah, not yet. For the quantization, where's the quantization? Yeah, for the quantization, I have also true. For the static calibration, 100 images is enough. And this is, for instance, to detect. Of course, I just use train data, which is, I would say, it's not a good idea, but just to test. So here you have to put the path to your data. For the training, because I still haven't imported, so you'll see it's error here. So for the training, I have to add this data set. I mean, as we have done in the Python itself, and creating the model fit, and this will save the model, the path, the model into the directory of the specified directory. And this is the export. I will try to export, for instance, to ONNX. I might need to export it to Torch script, or maybe in OpenVINO. So let's just try, see if everything is already, yeah, in the beginning it takes, let's see, sometimes. And for the, this is the training and this is the export, and here we have the training. So here I have used the model, for instance, what is already in the config, and you might also need to use, for instance, specific model. You can just add instead of this detect config, you can just add the model itself, model name. And here we'll see I will get just the data for the test uploader. For this image, I will use the training, as I have said in the beginning. Warm up the model, and this is the detection. Here we will calculate the time for each patch, for each batch. If it's one, it's two, if it's whatever. And this is, let's see, to calculate the score map and the image scores and give you the detections and etc. So this is, let's see, as we have done it in the training, and also detect files. So let's see, here it's already done. Let me just check. Yeah, I have a CUDA. I have 15 gigabytes as a memory. Here, let's see, check if everything is installed. I have I have the versions here. What is that? Unexpected. Let's see, just see. Okay, see, it's downloading the Python, the numpy is 2.0. I have no idea why, because in the, if you see now, in the config file, in the toml file, I have numpy. So let me just downgrade this. So let's see, just add this pip install Python, I mean numpy. So let's see if, so let's check. I still have the issue, but what you have to do is just, let me just remove this. I don't need this anymore. Sometimes it take much time just to delete this folder here. But indeed, no idea why it's converted to 2. But with this, we need to figure out. Remove this folder. Okay, let me start cloning. See, the issue here is, here's my issue now. Two times. So let's see, remove. This is, I think it's a bug in the Google Colab, because if you clone the repo, it should be only. Sometimes it takes time. So let me just pause the video. So now I have delete this AnomaVision and do this again. Let's now check the numpy. Now it's correct without installing this, without using this. No idea indeed, but we have to check. So now let me just load some images. Let's see, in our directory, data, train. Let's see, it's just as experiments. So let's try this, because uploading the data images, it takes indeed much time. So you can see here it's only 10 images and it's still in 4. Now this is the config file. I will run it, and for the training, of course, it's the same as we have done in the train file. You can see in the train, this one here should be the same. So let's try now. You can see it's training the model. Now the model PyTorch and PyT and PyTH, which is dictionary, it's already saved in this directory. Now let me now export the models into ONNX, and plus the calibrate plus the quantization, it's true. So it will try to one for ONNX, one for the quantized integer, and one for PyTorch, I mean Torch script, and OpenVINO. Let's have a look if this should work. We are lucky. Okay, you can see here the files that we are expected to have ONNX and static quantized ONNX. So for the detection, let's see, we have to use this, and let's just run. I will just stop this printing here just to see the differences. So you can see this is the ONNX. It's running here in the PC 3030. You can see this more stable. And sorry. So let's try now to use ONNX static. Okay, it's not stable. And let's see. Sorry. Let's see now PyTorch. I mean, the one that we have used as a dictionary. This is. So now let's see the difference between this. So we need PyTorch. And see the model. I mean, most of the stuff are closed. So let's try to open Vino. Let's run OpenVINO here. Because you can see here, this the last one will be used. So this will be overwritten. So you can see the OpenVINO, and let's say try to now PyTorch. I mean Torch script. Just for sake of expected CPU, and okay. Okay, for the Torch it's need CPU. But anyway, this is how we done stuff. So I'll just recommend you to check this in your side and see if everything is running as expected. Yeah, thanks for watching, and see you next time.